Hello. Alright, as I'd promised yesterday, I was gonna tell you about how to carry your own personal studio whenever you are traveling. A couple of months ago, I participated in this Blackbelt Songwriting Camp, or blackbeltcamp.se in case you're looking for it in your browser. Now, it was a songwriting camp which was completely online, and we were kind of working with people across countries and everything of the sort. And I worked on a couple of songs during the camp, and half of the camp in my time was spent in Delhi, and then I spent the other half of the camp in Bombay. And so I really had to learn about what it was like to traveling with a studio with which I could record anywhere. During the camp, we used this platform called Soundtrap, and Soundtrap has made this entire thing possible. I'm going to Sweden because of them, so this is a really amazing experience. Soundtrap works like a digital audio workstation in your web browser, so you can collaborate with many people at the same time. As for a list of the things that you need to take, number 1, a laptop. It doesn't matter what digital audio workstation you use or DAW. If you use Ableton or Cubase or anything of the sort, it all works on a computer. So take a computer with you whenever you're working. It's quite necessary. Number 2, an audio interface. An audio interface allows you to turn analog signals into digital ones. Also, it's a great way to sort of plug in your headphones and sit in a place quietly, and makes you look super professional. When you're traveling, and in the event that you want to record some vocals or guitars or anything of the sort, it's very useful to have something by which you can plug into. Number 3, microphones. Now, microphones are super useful when you want to get clear audio signals, and also when you're traveling, you want to be able to record your voice well enough. So I myself am going to take 2 microphones on this trip. Number 4, a guitar. No, I can't travel without a guitar. It's basically who I am, and if you take the guitar away from me, I'm just a naked, lost soul who's going to be there stuck in another country without a guitar, and I can't deal with it. I'm going to take my Willow. Willow has been super important for me for wherever I've been, and I'm really excited to take her on this journey. It's the first time I'm taking this edition of Willow outside the country. If you have an instrument that you play a lot of, like say if it's the violin or if it's the ukulele or something like that, just make sure you travel with it, because it'll just make writing music that much more fun and that much easier. Number 5, a MIDI controller. Always travel with a MIDI controller because it allows you to use the really cool sounds that already exist on your computer. If you're going to write drum tracks, or if you're going to write synths or anything of the sort, it's always important to travel with a MIDI controller. It allows master manipulation of your digital audio workstation, so don't ever travel without one. Number 6, cables. Now, you think that these weren't important, but they're super important. How are you going to connect your sound card to the computer? So you're going to need USB cables for that. But also, on the other hand, how are you going to connect your guitar to your computer? So you need to connect 8 USB hubs. Most computers have only 2 to 3 USB ports. If you've seen any of the items that I've already put up, my USB ports are going to be used up like that. So in case you want to connect some hard drives, which are also important, number 9, hard drives are super important. Now when you're traveling, you want to be able to keep your projects in a safe space, in a place that they won't be corrupted, and a place where you can always keep track of them. And also, if you take up too much space on your computer, it runs slowly and it becomes really difficult, and you're a million miles away from the closest bit of help. So you want something by which you can just sort of think easy. Number 10, power adapters. Okay, your laptop needs a power adapter, your phone needs a power adapter. There's a lot of things that require power, and where there's great power comes great responsibility to charge your things. And which brings me to one of my most important things, which is an extension board. You should always travel with an extension board. An extension board allows you to just have more ports for everything. You don't want to have to find a plug point in one wall here and then the other plug point is there. Keep everything in one place, and one place you will find peace. A notebook is super important for writing down your lyric ideas. I never travel without it because I really like stationery. I wrote this entire list of the things I needed to take in my notebook. Always travel with a good pair of headphones. Now, taking a good pair of headphones is probably a travel tip in general. Having good studio headphones means you get to listen to music in great quality, mix your music, and you can produce in comfort. Make sure you always put some masking tape or something and write your name on all your things so that people know that those things are yours and nobody's wacky enough to take them away from you. Alright, I hope this has helped you in putting everything in order when it comes to taking your own studio. Now, this is what works for me, but there are a bunch of combinations that work for many other people. And if you have something in mind, tell me, because if it makes it a lot easier for me to carry things, I could really use the help. So make sure, that you take the best bits of what I've spoken of today. And maybe there's other people who have done some really crazy things and traveled with some really unique setup. Once again, I'll be participating in a Blackbelt Songwriting Camp or blackbeltcamp.se from the 11th to the 13th of this month. I'll put the links in the description below. Of course, massive thanks to Soundtrap for making this possible. Head over to soundtrap.com to see what they're all about. I am going to get packing and getting ready because I'm a stinky poo and I have to have a shower. This hat needs to go in. Tomorrow's episode is all about my travel. I'm going to start from here in Delhi, end up in Sweden, and you guys are going to be with me every step of the way. Wish me luck and I'll see you soon. Bye.